like, finger on the button. I'm glad you told me that, because I always miss this part.
Night has fallen and you're weary from travel. Stars fill the sky above, and in front of you is a brightly lit wooden house, the only building you've seen for days.
And they were all dead!
You walk toward the house, hearing the sounds of laughter and talk as you reach the door and push it open.
I wouldn't. Oh yeah, cheers, by the way.
You sit down and join the game. It's a cheap buy-in, and not many of the other players are very good.
I feel like I need a burp. Nope.
The lady fiddling with dice gets good cards, but has no real strategy. The man to your right seems to just hold on to the highest cards he has, regardless of suit or any consideration of matches.
I'm not kidding when I say hug a pillow. We literally used to give out heart-shaped pillows to heart surgeons, and they would squeeze it against their ribs. The game is called Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Glut just gave it to me. I honestly don't know, but I'm excited because it's like dark country themed.
The man in gray across from you, though, he's good. He already had the largest pile of coins when you bought in, and while your winnings grow quickly, you can't quite catch him.
Yeah, hold on. Real quick. Just on terms of the coughing, this goes for anybody if you've ever had any kind of surgery or injury, like a rib injury. This is a bag of cotton. Just ignore it. Pretend it's a pillow, but seriously, you hold it like this, and when you cough, squeeze it against yourself, like like a full kind of motion, and it braces your abdominal cavity so it doesn't hurt as bad, but also it saves incisions. Majorly. Yeah. I don't know if they still hand out little heart pillows, but we used to, because it's an actual thing. Yeah, try it out. Anyways, sorry. That's important stuff.
One by one,
yeah, right,
the
Emerald?
other players leave the table, sometimes with pique or with wry humor, leaving their winnings with you or the man in gray.
The man in gray.
I
wonder where I put my face. It's going to be safe. We'll see. What are we playing?
Finally, it's just you and the man in gray. He looks at you, full of humor, and winks. Last hand? He deals, you draw, and look at your hand. It's good. It's great. The best hand, in fact. A royal straight flush. Spades. Aces high.
Well, those are some odds.
But the man in gray pushes forward his whole pile. You're not sure exactly how much it is.
Yes, Emerald,
it's more
absolutely.
than you've got.
But like Viata said, you hold
You
it over
can't
the
match
insect.
that.
I mean, if you just isn't all in. Like you don't necessarily have to be able to match someone. It's just all in is all in. That's what I thought. Am I wrong? I don't gamble. No, not okay, cool. Yeah, I don't. I grew up playing like blackjack and shit like that with my nana. I don't know. I was just curious. I thought all in was all in. Oh, you can only win up to the stake. Oh, okay, cool. Up to the stake. Okay, sick. Yeah. I know. I wouldn't gamble with an elder god. I mean, I've never done that. What? Who are you? Who are you talking to? I see you, bitch.
The man in gray stops you. Now, if you like, I'll let you wager your word. I know you'll be good for it. Just promise you'll pay the debt, however I ask.
I have the best hand in the deck. From what I understand, I can't lose. I mean, that can't happen. Could that even happen twice? There's only one fucking ace of spades. I guess he could have a royal flush, like ace of hearts high or something, right? It feels like a trap. That's what I'm saying. And as far as I understand with cards, like, I can just check, right? Like, show me what you got. That means I'm not making a deal with Satan, right? I'm just trying to understand, like, it's been a long time since I played cards, but, like, that's what check means, right? Like, show me your cards. I'm not upping it or whatever. Let's do it. Whatever, let's try.
Yep. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
Yeah, we have to do the deal.
All spades.
I thought it was like I'm very ignorant. I know Zach plays poker and shit. I'm not that smart. There's check, right? Where it's like there's some like where you call it and everybody has to start showing their cards. They can't keep upping the bet or something like that, right? Or am I totally fucking spacing on that? Am I a cadet? You can't check a bet. Boom. There we go. This is not a card game. I mean, I was trying to make it a card game in my head.
The man in gray smiles.
Fuck.
All right, then.
Did we make a deal with Satan just now?
I'll call.
Call! That's the word I was looking for. Not check. Call. It's been too... I'm gonna be real. I'd stand up, squat over that pile, and pull a tampon out and be like, you're welcome. Direwolf, Chapter 1, where the water tastes like wine.
Well, your luck wasn't so good, was it? That's quite the hand, but not for the game we're playing. I'm afraid you owe me. Your life, sure. But more than that, your labor.
Okay, this is how bright the game is or something. Check as if you're the big blind and everyone has called already. Okay, thank you. That's big blind, okay. It's been a really long time. I've played a lot of poker, but it's just been so fucking long. I forget a lot. Yep, me too. I used to know how to play like 7 types of, me too. I actually have a book behind me somewhere that's like a really old book of my Nana's on how to play all the different pokers. And blackjack and shit. Is that Sting, like actual Sting?
You see, this land is built on stories. It's
Wait.
one big story, this country, woven of many small ones. Few of the small ones are strictly true, and the big story is mostly a lie.
I can't fuck with the volume yet. I realize the music's a little louder than the dialogue. We will get to it when we can.
All the stories and songs and myths and legends start somewhere, with a seed.
That is
As they're
Sting.
told and retold and passed around, they grow and change to become the stories we know.
I wouldn't doubt it if it is, because that sounds just like Sting.
To pay your debt to me, you'll be carrying stories, finding the seeds first and then spreading them, telling them onwards so they can begin gaining strength. This is no light task. Stories are heavy.
Oh.
Most of the stories you'll find will be small seeds. They might be true, but they'll grow wild and unbelievable with the telling. The more important stories are the true ones, the ones people will tell you about their own lives. Those often get lost in the weaves of the big story.
Yeah, we can't do anything about the audio until we get into the game, but I'll get into it, yeah.
The more true stories
I hear
you
it.
can find and tell, the more you can weave that truth into the big story. Tarnish it a bit, perhaps, but isn't a dingy and battered truth better than a shining lie? Now, go ahead. You tell me a story. I'll trade you some information about your task.
Do you have a theme? I don't know what we... Okay. 3 of staves. Travel, choice, morality, justice. Nothing. What is... I don't know. Don't tell me. I guess I'm probably not supposed to know anything other than what he's saying. The world, heaven desires filled, wishes come true. Wheel of fortune, fate and luck. The tower, death, change, and tower is not a fun card. And then nothing. Travel? That sounds fun. Tell the story of the northbound train blinking its giant eye as it crawls through the night. Oh, it's gonna give me a little update. Tell the story of the endless series of doors. Tell the story of the endless series of doors of different kinds, each leading only to more doors. Alan Wake? Tell the story of the parting of a cloud of fog to reveal a brief glimpse of a land of promise and plenty. Tell the story of tossing a pair of bone dice on a blood-red velvet table. They come up as snake eyes and wink at you. No fire cards. Tell the story of a black and gray city where every building is filled with desiccated corpses. That sounds kind of metal, though. Is that too much? Winky, happy, doors, a train. I don't know, I can't decide. How about the Winkies? That sounds fun. What story would I want to tell? They all kind of sound terrifying. I'm just going over them more. Nah, fuck it. I'm bad at making decisions. I went with the winking dice.
Funny how bad luck seems to follow the folks who already have problems aplenty.
Hence the bad luck, bitch.
Well, try your luck out there in this country. See how the dice treat you.
They winked.
It's not all bad. You'll have to work hard, but I'll give you the gift for seeing the true shapes of people. Not many who can do that.
I'm breathful. Oh, really? Oh, I'm really excited. The music is what... Oh. Do I choose another one? Or is that just telling me what's up? What now? What? Okay. Are they different? Nope. Doors. Tell the story of the endless series of doors of different kinds, each leading to more
sometimes have
doors.
to make choices about what kind of story you're finding. Is it a love story or a tragedy? Don't gather too many of one kind, though. This grand story needs variety.
Did you hate my choice? What was this one? A train. Suited doors. Yeah, that sounds fun. You tell the story of a parting of a cloud of fog to reveal a
Your
brief
deepest
glimpse of a land of plenty.
desires. Your greatest wish, heaven? Big Rock Candy Mountain? El Dorado, the promised land, that place just over the ridge where they all say that the water tastes just like the sweetest wine. Well, I don't know where that is.
Oh,
It's supposed to be somewhere in this country. Ask the people you meet. They're all searching for the same thing.
Huh. Desiccated corpses. We shall see. I have no idea.
I'll strip away your flesh to make the journey easier, but still you'll feel pain.
Oh.
Hunger, weariness, thirst, and despair. They're all part of stories, a part not often told.
All right.
And death, yes, but don't worry. As long as your task remains, you come back.
Last one. Tell the story of a train blanket.
Travel? That's your job. Wander from place to place, gather those stories and spread them.
Hi, Tacos. I hope you're doing well, Honeybean.
People get bored hearing the same stories over and over. But an old cliche in one state might be a rip-roaring new yarn in another.
Ooh.
Go on your way, seeker. Maybe we'll meet again, or maybe not.
Oh.
Either way, it'll be an experience for you. I'm jealous in some ways. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you. He's got human hands, I just noticed. Am I a skeleton? I'm a little skelly boy. Just skelly. Oh my god, is that a duck? Are we gonna get weird with a duck? What are you?
This bungalow is being ransacked.
Oh, I gotta fuck the audio.
There's furniture piled in the front yard, ammunition heaped under the mailbox, and a crowd of clean-cut men ripping apart a car in the driveway. The two heavily armed, mud-caked women leaning over the porch railing share the same bored grin. One shouts at you. Lend a couple innocent gals a cigarette? You are about to hand her a smoke when those men draw pistols and shove you hard into the dirt. You know these girls?
Oh no!
Once they've dumped your bag out into the road, they decide you're harmless. If you were selling booze too, you'd have a lot more cash.
Oh,
Sneers
prohibition.
one. On the porch behind him, the two bootleggers are fingering their empty rifles, grinning in disappointment.
These ladies look like they eat ripe nuts till they're stuffed. Oh, it's fuck. You're right though. I wonder if I can. Nope. That's the best we get. Okay, medium on VSync. Put that on. Sound. How do I, ma'am? I done broked it. I tried the mouse and it won't show my cursor. Like I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing. I can't see the cursor. Hold on. Oh. Did I see it? Did it appear crazily? My nuts? No. Oh wait, did it just show because I clicked? I saw something. I tried D-pad too, nothing. There we go. I just pressed exit with the keyboard and we're fine now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I figured it out. Just wanted to turn it down a little bit so we can hear the voice a little bit better. That's it. I hope that's probably enough, right? I still want to hear it. I know. Figured it out. I'm assuming I travel this little trail. I have a cover for you. Be in my rucksack. Oh. Oh, your goal is to fulfill your obligation to the wolf by finding all 16 characters scattered over the U.S. Trade stories with them until you earn their trust and finish their story. Stories. By having adventures, you'll begin to collect stories. When you meet characters, they'll ask you for different types of stories: tragic, hopeful, scary, thrilling, or funny. Remember what sort of adventure you had, and you'll know what type of story you got. I'm bad at remembering. Stories will grow and change as you tell them. Once you tell a story to a character, it will be out in the world, and you may encounter someone else who will tell you a better version of it. These better versions will be more entertaining when you tell them to characters, but be sure to tell different stories so that you have a chance to grow them all. Wow, okay. The stories you get from characters are wild cards. They will fit in any of these 5 categories. However, telling them will not cause them to grow, so use them sparingly as you're giving up a chance to spread other stories. Herpes. If you want to swap around stories, the stories you tell, you can do that in the inventory. Travel. There are several ways to travel across the U.S. The easiest is walking, but it's slow. You can speed up your walking pace by whistling. Hold down the button and match the notes to keep your spirits and speed up. All right, we'll get there. You can also hop a ride on a boxcar, hitchhiking. Okay. Character. Each time you meet a character, you'll have a night to talk with them and exchange stories. If you tell them the kind of stories they want, you'll gain their trust and move forward through their tale. However, there's no penalty to telling them a different story. You will still learn whatever they have to tell you. Characters have multiple chapters. When you fully open the eye in the interface, the next time you meet them, you'll move on to the next chapter. When you finished all the chapters, you won't see them again. Each time you finish a night with a character, they will move somewhere else. You can always check the map to see where they are. Okay. Oh, shit, fuck balls. Oh, just, you know what? Don't worry about it. Progress. Map. I'm in Maine! Journey log. Stories. Inventory. Okay. I don't know what whistle button is. I haven't been taught how to whistle. What the fuck? Is this just changing music? Where's controls? Aha! Whistle, LB. Alright. Does that mean go in the direction? I don't remember. I'm really bad at remembering things, man. Oh. It just said press the button, so I was honestly button mashing my whole keyboard. I didn't know. Portland. Mine. This is cool. That just makes me move faster. That's fucking sick.
They don't come every year, you know. The old man is sitting at the edge of a rotting old pier, crooked legs dangling over the water. He watches a pair of seagulls preen and groom each other on a rock just off the shore.
I too shall stare at the sky rats.
They seem to wait for something together, fidgeting and rubbing against one another. And when they fly off, they fly together. These two, these same two, have been coming here ever since I was a boy, the old man says. He watches them fly away until their bodies are dots vanishing into the low sun. Always the same pair. Wonder what keeps them coming back to this town. He shrugs. It must be home.
That's precious. New story, the seagulls and the fishermen. There's our story. We have to remember that. That's a story? All right.
The woman walks the small town square with the poise of Betty Davis. A confident stride and inimitable mannerisms elevating the sidewalk into a plush Hollywood carpet.
I like the drawings.
And wrapped around her neck, a yellow velvet ribbon, bright as an ocean sunrise. You question a well-dressed man parked outside an oyster house. Prudish woman. I took her on a fine date and she didn't remove so much as a ribbon. Excuse me, can you step back from the coupe?
Jesus.
That's the spirit. You decide to seek a second opinion.
Steel I've never played, but I'm excited. I like it so far.
You talk with a waitress smoking outside a diner. Something funny about her. Just showed up one day. Doesn't work, doesn't live anywhere far as I know. Just around. Myself, I'd love to know who made all her beautiful clothes.
I'm all flirt.
You ask the woman if you may join her at a public bench. You may. Lovely outside, isn't it? Her eyes are a beautiful shade of brown. Beneath the yellow ribbon, a thick, fibrous scar wraps around her throat. Weather like this, it reminds me of Paris.
There's our story. The seagulls, like, fucking attacked viciously. I'm calling it. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, we're here. A church?
A dusty truck and a man on horseback pull up next to one another in front of the grocer. Suddenly, the driver and the rider, two wiry old men with identical haircuts, start shrieking at one another.
Shrieking?
The man with the truck leaps into the street. "Brother!" he shouts. The one on the horse tumbles out of his saddle. "Brother!" he screams. They embrace in the road. 30 years, hollers the driver. The rider, tears streaming down over his face, corrects him. "No, 32!
This has got to be like a reuniting, right? Dude. Plus, I appreciate that. That's a very kind thing to say. Thank you. You know what, Hellbound? It's still perfect in my eyes.
Everyone here is watching these two older men cry and hug one another in the middle of Main Street. Cars and wagons are backing up. People are yelling. "Take a photo of us," the driver begs you. Starts hauling a tripod out of the bed of his truck.
Maybe get out of the road.
As you usher them onto the sidewalk, the driver says, "Joe, I thought you were dead." The rider freezes. "Joe?" he blurts. "I'm not Joe." The two men stare at one another, each slowly recognizing something alien in their mistaken brother's face.
What? What the fuck? Huh. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn down the music. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do it. Like this. It's just a little loud. Just a little. Just during the fucking dialogue. No, go back. Oh, fuck me. What's happening? Why am I auto-walking? No one knows.
The man is the color of mill dust. His smile creases his face like folds
You could do it,
in
Chief.
dough.
If I can do it, you can.
He gestures you inside the dilapidated structure and shouts over the sound of driving wheels. "You're welcome to sleep here. You don't want to rest by the river. Not in the evening. Insects."
Ooh, settle inside for a break, but there's bug. Oh, wait, no, he's taking, okay.
Man shoves the broken door closed behind you. The mill is warm, and the air is heavy with the powder kicked up by your entrance. You realize how easy it would be to drift off on this pile of sacks to the loud but constant sound of the grinding wheel.
This is a trap.
Consciousness is elusive. Your limbs throb with a dull fatigue, and your eyes are sticky with dust. The man suddenly grips your legs and drags you toward the millstone. You do not love my daughter. You will not have her. I will not let you hurt her. His voice is pained, not angry.
What?
Your hand catches a flour sack printed with brightly colored flowers. A puff of flour makes you sneeze, and you wake. The mill is quiet, its works long disconnected. In your hand is the faded remnant of what might once have been a bag, or a piece of a dress.
These are haunting. All right. These are great, but haunting. Chapter 1, Nothing Shaken. Oh, it's a
Hey
person.
there, stranger. You're welcome to enjoy this fire with me. If you're respectful, that is.
Bitch, I will respect anyone that takes care of dogs. Let's go.
This
Maybe.
here is my spot, and I ain't inclined to share it with any bad characters. You can call me Quinn.
Hi.
These here are my venturing companions. Cass is the big un, and the one with the spots is Flip.
Cute.
I usually beat my way on the rails, but the road news said this town was fat, and the weather was fine. So I'm taking in the sights and seeing what I can drum up. You got any stories that are a little sad?
Yeah. Here are all the stories you've collected so far. They're organized by subject because the boss likes the tarot cards. This is the subject of each story here. If you tell the person a story about love, for example, they'll tell you something from their own life relating to the subject of love. Poor things. As the night goes on, this icon will move from left to right. When it reaches the right side, the night is over, and so is your storytelling. The person you're talking to will usually tell you where they'll be next, so you can find them again. If you tell them types of stories they request, you'll gain their trust, and the eye will open. When it opens fully, the next time you meet them, they'll open up more about their life. They'll remember this from conversation to conversation, so don't feel you need to open the eye all the way the first time you meet someone. Dance around, get to know them. Oh. Hot. So we have authority, past memories, family, and sadness. Tell the story of the elegant woman in the small town near Portland, Maine. Oh. That was the one with the scar around her
I
neck.
usually like the sad ones, but that sure was beautiful.
You asked for
Thank
it.
you.
You hoe.
Sad. Oh, so you think just 'cause I'm young, I gotta be sad, crying after my mama every night.
No.
I don't need you looking after me, so if you're offering, don't. And I thought I told you to be respectful.
This bitch asked me for a sad story.
What you really ought to be asking yourself is if you want to keep enjoying my spot or not. Hey, tell me a funny story. You seem like you still got a sense of humor.
So yeah. I don't have a funny. I mean, that's kind of funny. Risk it for the biscuit.
That was a chuckle to be sure.
I did it.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about the past.
I'm nervous about
but
that knife.
They say there's an Indian grave around these parts. Say it's haunted and full up with angry spirits.
Oh, the eye opened. Holy shit.
I used to love hearing stories of cowboys and Indians fighting it up. Would swap tales with the youngins. But, well, I suppose if someone shot me, I'd be pretty vengeful too.
Yeah.
Hey, do you got any really thrilling
Hi,
stories
Vissy
to tell?
love.
I'm hankering for one of those.
Thrilling? What was this one? Woman arrested for bootlegging. Or the seagulls. This is probably thrilling, right? Yeah, ish.
Well, that was a lively tale.
I've got a bowl ready. How many minutes? Oh, we got plenty. We can pre-cheers. Cheers.
Authority, bosses and such. I ain't nobody's little Angelina, if that's what you're asking. I take care of myself and my dogs. I don't need no jocker looking out for me, so if you're offering, don't. Shoot, I thought I told you to be respectful.
Bitch.
You want to keep enjoying my spot or not? Think about that.
Absolutely, McTaggart, yeah. It helps a lot. Yeah, it's crazy how much your abdominal cavity will kind of cause insane amounts of pain.
I want to hear one of them venturing tales. Got any?
No! It's the fucking seagulls. Oh, there's two. Oh. Sure. The creepy
Were
mill.
you trying to scare me?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't go far enough.
Little bitch.
My family. There ain't no way I'm gonna start jaw-flapping about those bastards. Judases, the lot of them. Enough said.
Alright.
I'm in the mood for something real funny-like.
Oh, fuck. What happens if I don't have one? Sorry, B. I got nothing.
Oh, heck. The night's over already. I sure enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, that's
but
what I was
gotta
thinking
get
too.
on.
It's my very first
Think
night. I
I'll
got
see
plenty
what's
of
happening
time.
up the road this way.
Ow. I have to load a bowl, and I'm scratching the grinder, my dudes. Give me a sec. Get in, you motherfucker. I mean, out. Whatever. You know what I mean. Alright. I do. I've been keeping all day. Seriously, I've been very gentle with it because you know what it does. But I have been.
The tramping life suits me just fine. Every day is a venture.
Yeah.
With things being so depressed, folks walk around like it's the end of everything good. But it ain't.
Aww. Bless them and their positivity.
Plenty nice things to see if you know where to look.
Quinn, Chapter 2. Why am I auto-moving? I don't know. Boston, that's south. I guess we've done the north. Ooh, there's a story, though. Oh, I can just walk through the woods? Okay. I want that. I don't know what direction I'm headed. That, don't hit me. Huh. As you walk down the road, a black crow flutters down to land in your path. It looks at you, cocks its head, and speaks. Well, you've got a long, long road ahead, don't you? All these people to chase down, or so I hear. It laughs. I got some experience when it comes to chasing folks. Fucking tell me about it, bitch. Well, if you want, you could go find your friend again, ask him about their life. They might want better stories this time, though. It peers up at you. Didn't they tell you where they were headed next? Yeah. But hey, the world is full of people. But you could find another friend like that if you went looking around. There's more. Wow, we're really getting into it then, aren't we? There's more than one interesting person in the land for sure. Gives a gravely laugh. whatever that is from a fucking crow. That's what humans say anyway. And with that, it launches into the air and disappears. Later, gator. After wild crocodile. Oh yeah, I could whistle. Okay, look around, Katie. Look for some stories. We're in New Hampshire. Oh, did I go backwards? That's Portland. Oh, wait, there's a story, though. We're back to Portland. I went the wrong way, but I want that. We are fuck tall, yeah. I want that. Give it. There's always a lighthouse.
You can see storm clouds on the horizon, and you don't relish the thought of being caught wandering this rocky seaside road in the rain. Fortunately, you find the lighthouse door open with a daunting staircase before you.
Daunting, eh? We're daunted. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You are my daunting girl. And I'm keeping my fucking bowl. 'Cause it's the fucking last one. Oh.
At the top of an ornate wrought iron spiral, you're breathless and feeling the strain on your knees.
Aw, come
Rain
on.
already batters the walls outside.
Too real.
You can only knock on a heavy wooden door leading into the upper level. Muffled voices and light seep in beneath the door.
Why you spilling your beans, boy? I'm sorry.
Looks like we got a visitor. Sounds like a man's voice, deep and rough.
Well, behave yourself. I'll open the door.
Another man.
I saw that too. Yeah, there's a
This
lot
one
north of me.
with a higher, more sonorous voice. I always behave myself. He feigns indignation,
tough.
but his tone betrays affection instead. After a moment, the door unlatches from the inside and opens. The man before you is tall and muscular, with a hint of a paunch beneath his wide chest. The heavy iron knob on the door looks nearly dainty in his huge hand.
Didn't want to be out in this rain, did you? Come in.
Despite the rough exterior, this room looks like a well-appointed parlor. There's a rug on the well-trod wooden floor and an enormously plush couch. And sat upon it is a stocky fellow grinning through a great hazel-colored beard. Tea? He offers, hoisting a teapot.
Are you like super fucking lonely though?
Oh, we manage.
The tall one sits on the sofa, casually wrapping an arm around the other
4 minutes, by the way.
lighthouse keeper.
The quiet suits us just fine.
He needs his quiet time. He's a writer. The tall one grunts.
I dabble. But you must have some good stories from the road.
The out of the sheer amount of times I've filled my little electric kettle and stuck it on its home plate and just not pressed the button. And like an hour later, I'm like, where the fuck is my tea? Oh. Oops.
You wake up the next morning on their old sofa, still warm from an excess of tea. And cakes? There might have been little cakes. Prodigious snoring rumbles in from the floor above you, and you quietly take your leave.
Did we get fucked up on tea and cakes? I love me some tea and cakes, but I'm alright. I think it was just supposed to be a cute story about tea and cakes. I'm British, so I forget to boil the kettle 1,939 times a day. I have a lot of British friends. Maybe it was like You know, like osmosis, like an illness. It was a virus that passed on because the amount of times I've done that is literally disgusting. Or I won't close the top of the kettle. Like I'll go turn it on and won't close the top. So it's just boiling out all like until it's dry.
Off the road.
Oh, me too.
Woods.
Yeah.
You can't help but come across this package by the old tree tied to a sturdy stick. The cloth wrapping conceals, though not particularly well, something large and softly unsettled. Little eyes blink back at you from inside the bundle.
What? Also, oh, Bubba. Oh my God. Every day. If my dog has brain trauma, it's me. He loves to rest his dumb little head on my side rest, and then I elbow him in the face. Bubba, I love you. Why'd you do that? I don't want to get you in the noodle. You're so cute. Oh, precious boy. Oh. 1 minute. Good. I'm going to use that minute to love on my dog real quick. Do we say hi to the creepy little eyes? I kind of want to. I know, that's the only thing that keeps me going. I've seen them play. I've heard their skull audibly thunk the side of my house. And they just carry on like nothing's happening, but it makes me feel bad. I don't ever want to touch my dog in a mean way, but like, I just knock. And he's right there. My boy. You're a good boy. I'm sorry. I love you. I just didn't know you were there. Happy 420, baby boy. You're so cute. Yeah. Poor guy's like, fuck did I do? I know. You didn't do anything wrong. You're just perfect. That's all. I love you. Sorry, I hit you in the face on accident. He doesn't even know. It's me that feels bad. He's like, oh, what happened? Nothing. We're just admiring how perfect and cute you are. That's it. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry I hit you in the face. Yeah. We deserve this. I know. Literally. He's like, Mom, touch me! Yay! You're a good boy. I'm sorry. That was a hard hit in the face. I meant. This is my beautiful, pretty poodle Trick for those just swinging by. He's a very sweet boy. He loves to come and say hi every once in a while. But sometimes he hides, and I accidentally knob him with my bony elbow. Fuck. You're a beautiful boy, though. You are.